Look, I'm gonna go into some show and tell.
Okay.
I'm here on my 3rd floor. I've got some of my old items from when I was a kid.
Beautiful
here, so
house.
maybe you can talk to me about what you think of these, or if these mean anything to you.
Oh.
This is my old Dungeon Master's
Let
guide.
me see. Oh, wow.
You
wow,
ever look
Nick.
at one of these?
Never.
Why don't you open it up? It's it's hygienic, I swear. Well, I
It
guess
says
it's not
the
mine.
book belongs to in the front page, and it's another guy.
Yeah,
You
it's
stole it
Matthew.
from him.
I have Matthew's Dungeon Master guide. Hi, Matthew, if you're listening.
Wow, this is wild. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
You never played Dungeons and Dragons?
Never. I'm sure I'd like it. I love nerdy stuff like that. Damn, that's wild, Nick.
This is the complete guide to being an AD&D game dungeon master. This is all you need for 2nd edition.
It's not in the
AD&D.
best condition.
No, it isn't. In fact, it's like every page is out of the book.
Were you just so like? How did you? Yeah, like. I must read
It looks
this
like I
information.
tried to like take all the pages out and like make a sandwich out of.
Yeah, it looks like a squirrel got into it.
Yeah. Wow, this was $18, which feels cheap now.
At the time, that's like
Yeah.
this must be from the early '80s.
Would probably be 1989. I
Okay,
think.
late '80s.
It even has Matthew's address on it.
Should we give it out on the pod?
No.
Okay.
Crossbow of distance. This has double range in all categories. About 10% of these weapons will be heavy crossbows. This weapon is otherwise +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. The plate mail of etherealness.
Damn.
Beautiful stuff.
One day I'll play that. Maybe with my own son one day.
I thought this might interest you. This is the Andy Kaufman special.
Oh.
On, I think it was CBS.
Can I see? That's fun.
You ever watch this one?
No, never.
Were you an Andy Kaufman fan?
I mean, I'd like to lie and sound like I am. I mean, I just don't know much other than the clips everybody knows, like
this
him
is
and
great.
the Mighty Mouse thing. And
Yeah.
I saw the prank he played on that Friday's night show.
Right,
against
I don't think
Kramer,
I
where
ever
he-
saw that one.
Oh, that was wild. He just pretended that he was doing a scene like on a Saturday Night Live ripoff show.
Yes, Fridays.
Opposite Michael Richards,
Mm-hmm.
and he was supposed to be drunk. His character was supposed to be drunk, and then on the live show, live on air, live in front of the audience, he just goes, "Sorry, I don't play drunk."
Mm-hmm.
And the other cast members got so mad, threw water in his face, but he did it on purpose. It was his plan, just to do something crazy.
All right, so you're not overly influenced by Andy Kaufman.
I mean, honestly, no.
I wanted to know,
But I'm all for it.
what did put you into the comedy mindset? What made you get into doing comedy? Did you look at yourself in the face one day and said, oh, not good looking enough?
Because
I think
I've
you
always
are
been very
good looking,
attracted
yeah.
to myself.
Yeah, good.
Um,
And so is everyone.
No, thank you. I mean,
The heartthrob of the Toronto comedy scene.
that's not true.
The heartthrob.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of DMs, I bet.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But not anymore.
No, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And,
And you exude that.
Good.
You
I don't
exude
want
sort
anyone.
of controlled by
Yeah.
someone else.
I want to be, yeah, please,
Feel.
happily. When I grew up, my parents are from England and Ireland, and I watched a lot of British comedies with my dad,
Uh-huh.
and I think that was a big influence.
Are you being served?
Hell yes.
Upstairs,
Miss
downstairs?
Brahms, how is your pussy? My pussy is lovely. And she's talking about a cat.
Yeah, I see.
That's the kind of stuff that was
Carry
on
On?
being served.
Did you watch the Carry On films?
Yes, my dad loves the Carry On
That's
movies.
so funny.
Yeah, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
Monty
My parents
Python.
didn't really let me watch Benny Hill.
It was, pretty bawdy.
Yeah. Was it, which was the other one you said? Faulty Towers?
Faulty Towers, yeah, Monty Python.
Bottom?
I never saw that. Is that Rick Mayall?
Yeah.
No, I never saw that. But
That
I
was
like
when
the
I was
young
a
ones.
teenager. My friends would always be like, check out the young ones and Bottom.
Yeah, young ones
And
is
I
good.
like them, but I have a problem with British comedy where like I have like sometimes I won't understand it,
Yeah,
which is
that's
like
where
really
I have.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
No, it's so dumb.
You're not dumb.
What did you watch? Who Is America?
I've seen a couple episodes.
You know, I was reviewing that episode by episode on this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how have I not heard that? I've listened
I
to
think-
a few episodes.
You know, you're yawning.
Sorry,
It's okay.
it's not a reflection of how much fun I'm having.
I'm very neurotic about how well good a job I'm doing.
I think you're doing a great job. I genuinely really like listening.
Leading us through this, you know?
Oh, I think you're doing a great job.
Because, like, I want to know your innermost thoughts on so many different things.
You know what? I feel like I already revealed more than I really even wanted to.
Well,
but that's
yeah,
a reflection of you being a good host.
That's probably mostly in the thing where you're like, people on Twitter are too strident.
Yeah.
You're just worried that people will, like, not retweet you as much or something.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, everybody thinks what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
And people are trapped in a continuum of negativity.
You're right.
And I'm trying to get us all off of it. Like, don't go on Twitter, go to City Hall.
Yeah, go to City Hall.
Thank you.
And fight those protesters. Fighting, Doug Ford, our premier. Just kidding.
What do you think of this? This is 50 Cent is the Future.
Oh, wow.
It's a mixtape.
This is a mixtape? It looks like a CD.
It's a mixed CD, I mean.
Oh.
It's one of the there's no CD inside. I don't know where it is.
Damn. Did you make this?
No, I had a friend who worked at Shady Records during the heyday.
Okay.
And I went there and they just let me take a bunch of stuff.
Wow, cool.
So I took 50 Cent as the Future. I met this
What
guy who was an A&R
official...
Shady named Riggs Morales, who used to be like a big Source magazine
Is this an official release? Or
yeah,
this...
there was no official release with mixtapes, right? The whole idea was that they were these things that rappers made and recorded and recouped it by basically selling it themselves.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I don't know very
like a
much
demo
about
tape.
hip-hop. You know quite a bit about it, I think.
And the cover, what's he holding on the cover?
In the cover, it's 50 Cent in big jeans, muscular, arms crossed. Next to him is a guy in a do-rag holding a gun aiming it at the photographer. Frankly, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah, that's Tony Yeo doing
Tony Yeo?
Yeah, Tony Yeo was in G Unit. And then the other guy's Lloyd Banks.
Oh, I remember him. I'm so flat.
And this is actually a G Unit tape called 50 Cent is the Future.
Interesting. Well, they must have not felt great about the fact that 50 Cent's getting all the
See, like James,
credit.
You're saying you don't know much about rap, and then you sing perfectly the chorus of a Lloyd Banks song. Of all
I remember
people.
it from when I was in Res in university.
Do you remember? This is the story of a warrior. I know you know it.
No.
It was. Do you remember? I'm a warrior.
No.
That was Lloyd. Both of those. That was Warrior and Warrior Part 2. He's got a song called
You Should Be Here.
Yeah.
Bump That Street Mix.
Yeah.
The Banks Workout.
Yeah.
There's one called 50 Cent Just Fucking Around.
Yeah. And what about this? Enough about 50 Cent. Were you a 50 Cent fan?
Not really. I mean, I knew in the club and I knew Candy Shop.
This guy is just too much. This guy is rude.
I was like, where does this guy get off?
Where does this guy get off?
Where does this guy get off?
Why can't I go to the candy shop?
Lick my
he only
candy
lets
cane?
girls go to the candy shop? I like candy.
And give me a break. He wasn't literally singing about a candy shop. He knew when he's talking about his candy cane, he's talking about his penis. And it pisses me off because...
You're picturing a candy cane ejaculating.
Here I am. I'm interested in the song about candy. And the guy is obviously... a sex person.
Does he say candy cane?
I feel like he does.
I think he says lollipop.
Oh, lollipop, I'm sorry. But you know what I mean. It's a similar shape to a candy cane.
Well, yeah, but I was
it's
thinking of making a joke about his penis being shaped like a candy cane and being like white, green, red.
And a hook.
and being used to take people off stage at the Apollo.
Yeah, lollipop is a lot more of the right shape.
So,
especially if you're Donald Trump, apparently, because...
Oh my God, I did my podcast 2 days ago about that. Did you see, was I laughing too much? I mean, I couldn't stop laughing. Even talking about it.
I wonder if that's
laughing
true.
Again. Who knows? The whole thing is so wild. But what's funny is this happened to Bill Clinton, too.
Yep.
It happened to Bill Clinton when people were like, he's got a candy cane. Or he had a crooked dick.
Yeah, I think so.
It was
I
crooked.
believe there was a
Bent.
defining characteristic that
and it was discolored?
they could describe. I don't know. I don't actually know that it was ever determined.
Is there such a thing with discolored, with penises?
Well,
you know what I mean?
I don't
the
want
color
to
is just
be
the
too
color.
disgusting, but I think I've seen in a pornographic film guys with like.
Right, they're like white guys, but their dick is black.
I mean,
You ever see that?
Well, or it's like half. I don't know. I don't know if this is too disgusting.
I don't know. I think we can go there.
Well, some guys have different things going on. I'll say that.
But isn't it funny that you can have like a different colored penis than the rest of your body, but your butt isn't different colored?
Yeah, it is. It's certainly odd.
Where is yours?
I've never looked super carefully. I don't know.
What's the most long period of time you've looked at yourself naked?
Wow, great question. Oh boy. I mean, it can't be more than 10 seconds? 20 seconds? Like, I don't know what I'd be looking at.
I don't know what I'd be looking
There's
at.
nothing.
To look at.
Well,
The naked body,
little
man.
something.
There's the naked body of a man.
yeah, like, do you look at yourself naked in the mirror? Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
What do you do?
Flex. I try to move around a bit. I'll dance
Do you like.
in front of the mirror.
Interesting.
Maybe I'll make a phone call.
You called me once from the bath.
You know what's so funny is if people are listening to this, they'll be like, "Yeah, he called me from the bath too." Like many of my friends listening. I do bath calls. Not lately, but there was definitely. It was probably until I was about 30, and I moved in with like a girlfriend that I was like,
You know what's funny? Because it was a bit later in the day, and you texted me like, "Hey,
"Yeah,
give me a call." And I remember thinking, "Oh, I hope he's okay." Like, because sometimes when someone says, "Give me a call," you're like, "Oh no, did something bad happen?" So I was doing a show, so I called you after the show, so it was very late at that point, thinking, "Oh, maybe you're."
Was I in California at the time?
I don't remember. And then I call, and then it's like splish splash, and you're like, "Hey, I'm in the bath." And I was like,
I had nothing to
guess
say,
you're not-
did I? Right?
"No." It's like, I guess there's not something really bad going on. You're
No,
just having a bath.
except for the bath, except for this water being turned gray by the muck,
Yeah.
the scales covering
Yeah.
me. I also showed you a picture of my penis once.
You did. Yeah.